19 schools in the state of North Carolina for college readiness. That's a big deal. In graduating class of 2014, you received over $6.2 million in scholarships. So to all the teachers, staff, parents, peers, and especially to you graduating tonight, I congratulate you. You've been wildly successful in your journey thus far, and I really don't think I have any additional advice that I would assist you going forward, especially with your academics. Clearly, you've got it. But if you'll give me just a few minutes, I'll attempt to leave you with some pearls of wisdom that may enhance other aspects of your journey. And I was inspired by the recent passing of a great American author and poet, Maya Angelou. And I'm going to be quoting her some tonight. And if you don't know who she is or you're not familiar with her work, I do encourage you to find some of her material this summer. She truly was an inspiration, and she truly was an American success story. But I challenge you all, going forward, to be courageous. Courage is defined as the ability and willingness to confront fear, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation. After tonight, you will all be embarking on a new path, and inevitably, you will be faced with situations that bring you fear or uncertainty. To be courageous in those situations will require that you be confident in who you are and what you're about, and knowing that you're prepared for your future and whatever it may bring. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2014, the Newton-Conover High School graduating class of 2014. This school, your family, this community, it has all instilled in you the values, the education, and the foundation you need. You know who you are. You know what you're about. Maya Angelou says one isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest. So graduates, stand tall. Keep your shoulders back, look people in the eyes, stand up for yourself and for others. Do what's right. Never be afraid to take a leap of faith. Be courageous. Also, stay curious. Never lose your desire to learn and expand and grow. Some of you, many of you, will be walking off this stage into an environment of higher education, and there you will have unlimited opportunities to quench your intellectual curiosity. But remember, curiosity does not start and end with academics. So maintain a curiosity about people and the wonders of this great world and vast universe. Regardless of where you are in your life, look for opportunities to learn a new skill, meet new people, taste different foods, listen to new music, attempt new directions. Keep your journey interesting by always expanding. Staying curious will keep you in touch with the world around you. Now I want you to grab your neighbor's hand. Grab your neighbor's hand. They don't fight. I don't think they like. And I'm going to ask that you be kind. And in the event that you cannot be kind, be respectful. I've been a district court judge for almost 12 years now, and I've observed many people at their absolute worst. However, I found that even people facing horrible consequences, that if you show them kindness and respect, then they give it back. Further, many of the individuals who find themselves in front of me may have never been there had they chosen to act kindly or respectfully. In your everyday life, gestures of kindness or compassion or respect, such as getting the door for someone, giving a smile, waving hello, or holding a hand, it takes so little effort, but it can have an enormous impact. These acts can be idea of what your neighbor is going through. So a kind word, a smile, holding a hand, it could change a person's day, a person's month, or even their outlook on life. And kindness is contagious. It becomes easier and easier to be kind once it's given to you. Truly, one act of kindness can change this world. And kindness reminds us that at our core, we are all human, and that regardless of our age, race, appearance, gender, or circumstance, we are all connected by our ability to be kind, compassionate, and respectful to one another. One of my favorite quotes of Maya is, "I've learned that people will forget what you've said, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So graduates, be kind. Be present, and you can quit holding hands now if you so choose. As graduating students, you may assume that when I say being present, I mean being present in attendance. And yes, attendance has been and will continue to be very important for all of you. But what I mean by being present is be in and be aware of the present moment. In today's world, this may seem difficult if not impossible. I'm sure you graduates, with all of your amazing accolades and accomplishments, had incredible schedules to keep. In my busy home, I'm often not sure what day it is and which direction I'm supposed to be going. I'm not sure where I've come from or where I'm headed, and I am no different than every other person in this stadium tonight. We seem to live by our smartphones, preoccupied with events of our past, and are worried or anxious about the future. But what we rarely do, because it's hard, but what we rarely do is be still and fully experience the present. And the irony of this is that truthfully, the present moment is all that you have. Your past is forever gone and cannot be changed. Your future is not yet here, and it is not guaranteed. So what you're left with are your present moments. Sometimes, like tonight, these moments are amazing and joyous. Other times they are painful and difficult. But if you gain the ability to be aware and experience them, then you also learn to appreciate all that you have, the beautiful, fun, and easy, as well as the ugly, frustrating, and hard. So we're going to practice this, everybody. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Try to erase the thoughts and events leading up to this moment and clear any concerns that you may have about what's going to come next. And now take a deep breath. Taste the night air as it fills your lungs. Breathe in the smells of this stadium. Be aware of the excitement building within you and experience the closeness of your classmates as you hear your heartbeat mixed with their breaths. Feel the weight of your robe against your back and arms and the awkwardness of the cap on your head. Be still and be present in this moment. Now open your eyes. Graduating class of 2014. This is your moment. Experience it, embrace it, enjoy it, and be present. And finally, be happy. Each of you have individual goals and aspirations that you hope to achieve. But remember, all of the money and power and cars and homes and degrees on your wall and professions, none of it is worth anything if you cannot be happy. Another quote from Maya: "You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. All is there. Everything influences us, and because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive." Now, we know that not all experiences can be positive, but you can choose, like Maya, to be positive in all of your experiences. Learn to look for and find the good in everything. There will be times that finding the good is daunting, that being positive seems impossible, and that being happy seems difficult. But there will be times like tonight that it should be easy. And I hope that everyone in this stadium is not just happy, but ecstatic about this graduating class of 2014. But to make sure that this is in fact the case, I have a song for you. And I need everyone to stand up. Everyone to stand up. And I need everyone, as this song plays, sometimes she's here, take a break. I feel people never go back. But yeah, I gotta care about the way. Because I'm happy I'm alone.
what happiness is to you. 'Cause happens only if you feel like that's what you want.
Class of 2014, moving forward, I challenge you to be courageous, stay curious, be kind, be present, and be happy. I'll leave you with one final quote by Maya. Success is liking yourself, it's liking what you do, and it's liking how you do it. My hope for you is that you each find continued success. Congratulations.
Good evening, fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Wow, here we are. The day we have longed for has finally arrived. We've watched siblings, cousins, and many friends graduate over the years, and now it's finally our turn. I stand here before you, somewhat still in all of this is actually happening. Wasn't it just yesterday when we were playing jug ball in PE, or taking driver's ed with Mr. Beck? But as we walk across the stage tonight and receive our diplomas, we turn the page and say goodbye to this important chapter in our lives. However, ending a chapter only means that we are about to start a new one, with many events lying ahead, waiting to be experienced. As Arnold Bennett once said, the chief beauty about time is that you cannot waste it in advance. The next year, the next day, the next hour are lying ready for you, as imperfect, as unspoiled, as if you had never wasted or misapplied a single moment in all your life. You can turn over a new leaf every hour if you choose. We have already accomplished so much over these 4 years, from winning 6 state championships to earning the most amount of scholarship money any class has thus far. I knew this class was something special when Ms. Taylor said that we're not only super smart, but by far the prettiest, a package deal some might say. Many of you sit here in front of me, ready to be done, to leave this place, to move on to bigger and better lives. But at some point in time, maybe in a year, maybe not for 10 or 20, school events and watching Nathan and Wilson sing Drake to each other at the womanless pageant, seeing people get sick attempting the Krispy Kreme challenge, or getting excited over the teacher team at the student graphics games because you get to watch Mr. Hardy play. Right, Haley, that one's for you. We've made many memories here at this place that we will forever cherish. I only hope that you continue to go out and make more. Embrace every moment and live life like there is no tomorrow. Whatever path we are taking after graduation, whether it's college, a full-time job, or serving our country, we must take pride in our achievements and decisions. We cannot be afraid of the uncertainty of our future, but make a commitment to ourselves that whatever we may stumble into, we will rise to be greater and stronger individuals. However, be careful of the new is rung and you have less than a minute to get to class, so do your job and try to make sure you aren't late. And lastly, girls, you can now wear leggings, yoga pants, and shirts that reveal your shoulders, so go crazy. However, looking back on these troubles and concerns we had makes me realize just how small our worries were. We are now faced with the decision of where to go in life, but I see true potential in this class and have the utmost faith that we will continue to make. So to close, I'm going to share my hopes for this class as we leave here tonight. May your failures and mistakes be merely steps of learning on your path to better tomorrows. May you see sunshine where others see shadows and opportunities where others see obstacles. May you never allow what you can't do interfere with what you can do. I hope that you will rely on God's love to help you turn large problems into little ones. abundantly and leave a legacy rich with integrity. And lastly, when the shadows fall and the path you walk grows dark, may the smile of God light your way. Thank you, class of 2014. God bless.
Good evening, everyone. It is my sincere pleasure to be introducing the honor graduate segment of this ceremony. I believe I can speak for every honor graduate when I offer our gratitude and strong appreciation to those that have helped make this day possible for us. To God, we offer our greatest thanks. To our teachers, families, and mentors, we thank you for your time, dedication, and sympathy. You have been a blessing to us along the way. To our fellow graduates, we offer our gratitude for being such an amazing class. It is an honor for us to be standing here before you all. Remember that your hard work and dedication has truly paid off and has brought you all here. There have been 6 state championships won, an accomplishment not many schools have made. The amazing talents and teamwork by our sports teams have led them to accomplish great things. Most importantly, the athletes here at Newton Conover honorably represented Newton Conover through good sportsmanship. As a member of the golf team the past 4 years, I can truly say that many great memories have been made that I will never forget. From the fun times on the bus rides, to the fun times at practice, and all the way to winning 2 we spent on the course practicing have truly paid off. To all the students here that have been such great fans, thank you for making sporting events so unique and exciting. Super fans, you will be greatly missed. The class of 2014, I thank you for the many great memories that we've made together. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors and hope that you all hold on to the motivation to always chase your dreams. Thank you.
Marching around the track on hot summer days in preparation for our first performance as a band, the Old Soldiers Reunion Parade, fluffing our big red hats before marching onto the field of competition, butterflies, pride, togetherness. I think I speak for all of the senior band members when I say that band was a home, a place to learn and to grow, and the memories and skills we have gathered there we will carry with us long after.
Devil jerseys throughout my 4 years here has been a privilege. It is through these sports that I've learned true teamwork, consisting of trust, unity, strength, success, and friendship. I've become close to so many people that I would have otherwise never met. They are my team whether I'm still wearing the jersey or not. Out of everything that I've experienced and learned while being an LRB, this love and support for my team is the most valuable and has taught me the most.
Championships, 6 Players of the Year, 6 Coaches of the Year, and 2 state championships. Seniors, in the past 4 years, we as Red Devils have accumulated an unprecedented 6 state championships and countless memories along the way to those titles. All the bruises, scrapes, heartache, and joy have led us to the stage tonight for our last walk as a Newton Conover student. But as we all know, once a Red Devil, always a Red Devil.
But before we were Red Devils, we were Thornton Eagles, South Newton Tigers, Shuford Owls, and Concordia Crusaders. Before we worried about applying for college and getting a date for prom, we worried about the original Nicktoon. And now, looking back, we really wish we cherished our elementary school years a little bit more.
A short 6 years later, most of us combined into one place, becoming Red Devils at the middle school. We jumped into the coolest trends, wearing Philly bands, learning the Crank That Soldier Boy dance, and making frequent trips to Skateland. Chances are, we've now reached the age that 80% of us lied about being when we made a MySpace. And although we look back, now we are true Red Devils. In these hallways, we've grown into a family, learning lessons and teaching lessons. Together, we expanded our knowledge using technology such as Facebook, then moving on to Twitter, mixing in some Instagram and the ever-popular Snapchat. We learned to do it for the vine and turn down for what? We wobble and twerk on command. But we wouldn't change a single thing about our time here as Newton over Red Devils.
There will come a time in the future where we'll be jamming out to our favorite song in the car, only to realize that you're listening to the classic rock station. And then complain to your children that they don't know what real music is. Blue Ivy and Northwest will be on every tabloid following in their parents' footsteps, and Pretty Little Liars will be on its 32nd season, and still no one knows who A is. There will come a time in the future where we will tell the younger generations that 2014 was sure a year to live.
From keeping up with the latest trends, we as seniors have mastered the art of multitasking our assignments with social life. We all remember the sea of red ink on our quizzes and tests whenever we took a class with Mr. Allen. No matter how much work we thought we put forth, it never seemed enough. In all actuality, however, he was just pushing us to our fullest potential, so that when we finally pass the test, the surge of satisfaction is remembered down to the day. Speaking of surges of success, our class has made a huge accomplishment this year. Not to toot our own horn, which has already been done like twice, but our 2014 graduating class has received the most scholarship money a graduating class from Newton Conifer has ever gotten. Over $6 million. Thanks, Andrew! We have gotten into schools we could have never imagined we would go to, and we have reached academic goals higher than we ever expected to strive for. Something that all high schoolers have dreaded was reading the works of William Shakespeare. Now, our freshman year, we struggled through it. Our sophomore year, we found the holy grail of Shakespeare. No Fear Shakespeare, one of the best books around. Now, I'm not gonna lie. All of us told our teachers we were reading the Shakespeare. No, we were reading No Fear because it's just easier. You get the same point, and it makes a lot more sense. And now the much dreaded, horrible, deathly SAT. The killer for everyone. And your future rests on those 4 hours. The worst is realizing Friday night at 10, you have to take the SAT in the morning, and slowly regretting the fact that you didn't study at all, and instead deciding to go on Twitter and commiserate with everyone else.
In addition to our academic and athletic excellence, as a senior class, we've built countless social ties through many different ways. In ROTC, myself, I made friendships, bonds, and a brotherhood that will never be broken. At prom, we all had the opportunity to have a blast, dance around, and just socialize. As a class, we became so much closer and so much more socially not awkward. So it's fabulous.
When we look back, remember all the clubs that brought us together. From all scrambling to get enough hours from National Honor Society and Beta Club, to all the fun stuff in between. When you look back, remember the Mu Alpha Theta Dodgeball Tournament, the Juniorette Sadie Hawkins dance, and the Beta Club Powder Puff football game that could tear us all apart, and more importantly, the community Christmas luncheon that brought us all together. Remember everyone's favorite time of the year, homecoming week. From dressing crazy each day to our homecoming dance Saturday night. Always remember the homecoming pep rally on the football field and how the class of 2014 came together to create the best float sophomore, junior, and especially senior year. Never forget the amazing memories we made and how the desire to show our Red Devil pride brought us together during this week. Remember cheering on your Devils with superfans? From football games to golf matches, we always represent. Every Friday night, we gathered here ready to pump up our team, whether it be through our tunnel, chants, or crazy outfits. Although Mr. Campbell was not pleased the night we stormed the basketball court, we could not control our Red Devil pride. And how amazing was it to cheer on our wrestlers as they won states in our very own gym? I think I speak for the whole class of 2014 when I say some of my best NCHS memories were made here on this field, and none of this would be possible without you.
There was a point in my life when I was crying to my mom and dad, scared for my life, knowing I would be going to college. Though this point in my life was 14 years ago, the majority of us still feel slightly scared out of our minds. But there's no need to, thanks to our wonderful teachers, parents, peers preparing us. Thank you.
First of all, we would like to express a special thank you to all of the administration, faculty, and staff who have given us their unbounded encouragement and support. From instruction by chemical explosion in Mr. Schuweiler's class to protection from those explosions and other similar threats by our administration issued ID cards. We are very grateful.
13 years and 9 months ago, our parents helped us prepare for our first day of kindergarten, nervous yet excited for the adventure that lied ahead that they would not be able to control. Tonight, 2,340 school days later, they prepare to release us into a more profound educational journey. Thank you, parents and parental figures, for the support and unconditional love you have shown us from the very beginning. And finally, thank you to all of our friends. Everybody in this class has a group who has supported them throughout high school. I have even been lucky enough to have my dad and my sister right here. I want to thank you guys right now for being there for me every day. But those people are the reason all of us have made it to this point. In joy and in sadness, we've always been there for each other. We are truly all in this together. We love you all, and thank you again for making our high school experience an amazing one. Congratulations to the senior class of 2014. Good evening, everyone. I'm so honored to stand here before all of you today. First, I would like to recognize and thank all of our parents, teachers, school administration, and friends for helping us make it to this momentous occasion. Although it is bittersweet to say goodbye to this chapter of our lives, we are also so excited about the future
and all the possibilities it holds. This moment is something I've worked toward ever since I was a freshman. It has been the most difficult goal of my life so far, but it has definitely been well worth it, because I can now have the pride in knowing that I have the ability to overcome many odds to achieve a goal. It has been full of both challenges and triumphs, just like the rest of life will be. And even now, when I have achieved my goal, I've had to overcome one more obstacle. I, a very reserved person, am standing in front of an entire stadium full of people, trying to inspire you about what is to come. But even though I'm scared and don't really feel qualified, I'm going to keep on doing what I've been doing for the past 4 years and give it my best. We will all have to push through challenging times to overcome our fears. However, it is these times that help us get to the happy times like today, and overall make us stronger people, prepared to step into our futures. Right now, the future is full of possibilities for everyone. We have the potential to become lawyers, engineers, doctors, anything we want to be. Some people know exactly where they want to go and what they want to do, and some of us are still unsure. Even the plans we do have could change at any moment, which is why no matter how excited we are, we're all a little nervous too. But when we walk across this stage and receive our diplomas, we become masters of our own fate. We are free to choose where we go and what we do in life. We can go to college, join the military, or get a job. And all of these are worthy choices, as long as we put our whole selves into them. Not all of us will be called to do what the world calls a successful career, but I know that each person has a place to fill in this world. It is the simple things that we can do which will always matter the most, like giving a smile to someone having a rough day, or a hug when someone is feeling down. I firmly believe that all of us have the power to succeed as long as we try, and we can all make a positive difference in this world somehow, no matter how important we feel our jobs are on the outside. High school has given us an education, both academic and social, that will continue to benefit us in the real world. We've met, worked, and been friends with so many different types of people, which I feel has prepared us to interact with absolutely anyone in the future. We need to trust in God and in who we are, that we will be able to make the right choices and decisions. Realize that no matter how nervous we are all prepared to excel in our futures, as long as we give our all to whatever we decide to do. High school has definitely been a journey, but I'm glad I've been able to make it with all of you. From the first day of freshman year after they fixed the water pipe, to our last day of senior year when we got the underclassmen with water balloons, I've had an awesome time. Thank you so much for all of our memories together. My only advice is to never give up and to give life everything you've got. Take charge of your own life, but don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. I will miss all of you, but we have some extremely talented people, and I can't wait to see who we become and what we accomplish. Congratulations, I love you all, and God bless you in your future.
Frank and Lillian Jones were staunch supporters of the educational efforts of Newton Conover City Schools, and upon their passing, they provided an endowment to recognize the valedictorian and the salutatorian of Newton Conover High School, as well as Discovery High School each year, with scholarships. They also have fund to recognize the top 10 8th grade students each year at Newton Conover Middle School, and to assist Newton Conover City Schools educators to further their education. Tonight, we award the second class of the Frank and Lillian Jones Scholarship to Ms. Tana Silva and Taylor Thompson of the class of 2014. I am sure that Frank and Lillian Jones would have been proud of both of you. Newton Conover High School is proud of both of you as well, and we wish you both success in your future endeavors. The scholarships that are awarded tonight are each for $4,097.30. This brings the amount of scholarship money earned by this senior class of Newton Conover High School, the class of 2014, to $6,307,262.60.
As we prepare to award these most deserving students their high school diploma, we ask that you help us maintain the dignity of our graduation ceremony by holding all applause to the very end of the awarding of diplomas. We ask that you refrain from yelling, whistling, etc. If you are a family member of a graduate, we ask that you stand when your graduate's name is called. The roped off section to my right is for the taking of pictures. We ask that you leave the picture area and return to your seat once you have taken the picture. Marshals, please prepare the seniors for the awarding of diplomas. Candace Michelle Silva, Taylor Hollis Thompson, Samuel Rolland Abernathy, Kara Anna Maria Adams, David Agudello, Mateo Alvarez, Eric Michael Lamont Anderson, Erin Michaela Baggett, Nicholas Baxter Baker, Sierra Ann Baker, Sydney Lee Baker, Carla Yvette Bandeck, Stephen Tyler Barrymore, George Bautista Hernandez, Caleb Lee Beard, Caitlin Taylor Beatty, Crystal Renee Benj, Jessica Montserrat Benitez Flores, Rollin Gabriel Benson, Madison Elizabeth Binkley, Marty Michelle Blackburn, Manuel Colon Blaisdell, Hunter Scott Bogert, Rakina Monet Bowers, Kelly Michelle Bradshaw, Sarah Elizabeth Birch, Derek Joshua Bush, Landon Clyde Bush, Dakota Lee Bynum, Shakira Rebecca Bird, Ariana Elise Caldwell, Laura Caitlin Carpenter, Coleman Jared Carter, Sydney Knox Cashin, Caleb Joseph Harwell Chase, Jesse Nathaniel Clevenger, Connor Burton Klein, Shelby Lael Launch, Joshua Robert Conrad, Rogan Alexander Cook Butler, Thomas Kinte Orphaning, Alexandria Monique Coulter, Brandy Nicole Cox, Gretchen Rose Kreider, Dylan Kyle Dalrymple, Sophia Marie Davis, Courtney Elise Steele, Forrest Gordon Dellinger, Nicholas James
Jody, Jordan Rashawn Drake, Mackenzie Arden Eller, Wilson McBrayer Elliott, John Robert Evans, Henry Isaio Figueroa, Courtney Tiana Forney, Brandon Scott Garvey, Sarah Christy Gill, Jason Gerard Flynn Jr., Abigail Lauren Lawson, William Noah Lawson, Mark Lewis Glover, Haley Nicole Gosnell, Cody Brian Gwynn, Logan Allen Hamlet, Rachel Sarah Ham, April Ruth Harbinson, Daniel Isaiah Harkins, Haley Alice Hart, Abby McKenna Hayes, Bridget Abigail Hefner, Alexander Preston Hefner, Jeffrey Alexander Heiser, Madison Elizabeth Hess, Essence Charnel Hewitt, Mark Duran Hewitt Jr., Cordarius Tavon Jamal Hickman, Kennedy Simone Hill, Samantha Marie Holbrook, Samantha Renee Hauser, Alexandra Caroline Howell, Quinn Alexis Hunter, Alyssa Dawn Eisenhower, Victoria Lee Jackson, Unique Zykia Jolly, Caleb Murphy Jones, Catherine Michaela Jones, Rebecca Nicole Jones, Ashlyn Paige Carr, Nikki Cherie Taylor, Charlotte Honora Kemp, Chen Hao Kang, Shua Kang, Kabao Kang, Nicole Lynn Colas, Cameron Bryant Lane, Christian Laura Cardoza, Cody Ray Leatherman, Isaac Chaiki Lee, Myra Janet Lemus, Jeffrey Scott LaFone Lingerfeld, Laura Brooke Little, Joseph James Lodico, Jericho Lovato, Gustavo Ayala Loza Jr., Crystal Palmeros Luna, Devin Chase Martin, Jordan O'Neill Dwayne Martin, Yolanda Martinez, Darian Shaquille McComb, Cassidy Michelle McConnell, Brianna Michelle McLaughlin, Jordan Alexander McLean, Wendy Minjabar, Colin James Minor, Andres Osvaldo Mascati, Christian Fernando Munoz, Flavio Navarro Orozco, Sean Nathan Packard in absentia, Deval Rohit Patel, Jesse Mikiala Howe, Tashina Jashay Phillips, Robert Vaughn Pippin, Nicholas Prado, Nicholas Alexander Price, Destiny Dupree Ramseur, Mariah Caitlin Rash, Kian Bijan Rashidi, Travis Geraldo Ramundo, Mercedes Sherry Reed, Heather Marie Reinhardt, Nathan Alexander Reitzel, Haley Janae Engelman, Lillian Micah Rich, Maria Fernanda Rivera Tellez, Sarai Robles, Eric Armani Rogers, Abigail Rojo Mejia, Morgan Lacey Roy, Jacob Peterson Sawyer, Jacob Aaron Scott, Ina C, Jerry Ichai C, Madison Lindsay Self, Griffin Douglas Shepard, Kristen Marie Sherwood, Alexis Nicole Schufer, Cody Daniel Sifford, Ashton Brooke Sigmund, Mary Catherine Sigmund, Christy Brianna Siffers, Austin Richard Lee Sims, Tamaria Simone Sims, Charles Paskew Smith IV, Jade Jacqueline Smith, Alec Ryan Smithy, Angela Diane Soto, Sarah Elizabeth Starn, Jaquel Typeen Stewart, Dylan Logan Strasser in absentia, Juan Camilo Suarez, Brandon Michael Swanner, Timothy Kevin Sweat, Emily Patterson Sleek, Andrew Tivichit, Trent Emmanuel Thomas, Bradley Wayne Thompson, Christopher Jesus Toledo in absentia, Kyle Patrick Toomey, Cindy Ashley Valverde Ciceros, Brian Raul Vargas, Philip Isaac Wagner, Brittany Dawn Weaver, Franklin Paul Abernathy Wetner, Lanisa Tanea Williams, Cody Taylor Lee Wise, Gabrielle Zong, Tang Zong, Julie P. Yang in absentia, Tu Hua Yang, Jessica Lynn Yao, Alexander Carl Yunt, and Andrew Dallas Yunt. Congratulations to all of them. Congratulations, class. We made it. In just a few minutes, we'll be throwing our caps up in the air, and the excitement of our future will truly begin. But before that can happen, I want to share 4 goals that I believe we should all strive to accomplish. First, we all must build. Build upon everything we have learned and experienced in high school, and let it take us somewhere incredible. We must never hold back. Building is innovative and engaging. Building requires us to lay a foundation of faith, think on our own, make connections, and provide support for those in our lives. Of course, to build is to change, which brings me to my next idea, change. Change is course. They aren't always easy. They demand our attention and require us to be present and in the moment. Change is coming, it is here, and then it comes again. We all must be open to change because it's how life comes, and we will all quickly get acquainted with that. Change gives us a new perspective and opens our minds to the future. Next, we must live. Live every day to its fullest. We should strive every day to live in the sweet spot. The sweet spot is always in the present, so live in it. Living means taking in our surroundings, our relationships, our choices, and our dreams. So live, graduates, and make every moment count. My final, most important challenge for each of us is to serve. God has placed us here to serve. Therefore, serve humbly and passionately. As each of us is unique and special, we must give our time and our gifts to help others. As we graduate, we should engage in the world with humility, service, awareness, and most importantly, compassion. Because we connect to other populations and cultures. We do so knowing those connections will sustain us and carry us into the future. So thank you, class of 2014, for all the incredible memories. I really could not ask for a better senior class, and I love you all. Now smile, class of 2014, for our last picture/selfie before our caps are thrown and we disperse to serve. Thank you, guys. I love you all.
Class of 2014, please stand. This is my favorite part. By the trust and power vested in me by the Newton-Hanover City Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I am both honored and privileged to pronounce you graduates of Newton-Hanover High School. You may throw your hats. Marshals, please prepare the graduates for the reception. Class of 2014, please look at Daniel.
My bad.